Your life, as it has been, is over.
Hello. So, I want to do a series of things here on the PowerCast stuff that I'm using right now. I want to do, first here, I want to start with the body. Here, the PowerCast body by PowerRock14. Now, it is TBBP compatible. The idea here is, let's see, their intention was to make something, I guess, more believable, but not as plain as vanilla body. So, it is what it is. I think it's just another subjective option. So, let's see. They did enable the weight slider on it. It's a UUMP body, kind of a 7 base body. I wouldn't say it's an OPI body, of course, because they reduced the chest there. So definitely not that. But it is a 7 base body, basically. And let's see, is there anything else? Not especially. It's under 15 megabytes, so it's not too big. There's a good number of people that are using it, or at least it's favorited, but I'm finding an issue with it, and I'll show you when I go in, and I'm not 100% sure. I'm just going to tell you, because I have all 3 of these mods going at the same time. Not 100% sure if it's this mod, which I think it is. I think it's something to do with the body, or if it has something to do with one of these mods. But whenever I loot the first girl that I loot and take all her stuff, the game just freezes for about a minute. And I think it's loading either this texture or it's loading this body or something. It's kind of odd. I'm not sure. So I'm just going to do a show on all 3 of these, and I'm going to let you know that is something that's happening to me. It may or may not happen to you. Other than that, I haven't really had any trouble with any of this. Just that one issue, and you'll probably see it when we go in. So I'm going to pop in to Penny in the cheat room and show you this. And let's see, is there anything else? I guess that's pretty much it. So I will see you there in a moment.
Aye, sir.
Alright, so this is Penny. This is who I've been playing a lot of lately, and she's wearing the Linkle outfit, which is kind of fun, and I've just kind of stuck with it for the heck of it. So, let's see, let's put her carry weight ring on. I'm going to show you the PowerCast body here. So let's just take this, and the boots, and that, and the necklace. Alright, now this is going to take a minute when I hit that. The PowerCast body, something about it just slows down your system when you're doing this. It's like the first time you loot someone or disrobe. There you go. But it does come back to you. It doesn't crash. Pardon me, I'm having a little coffee too. Anyway, so this is the body, and this is at full. This is like at full 100%. Okay, and it is TBBP. Now let's just play around with this for a minute. This is taking a moment. Yeah, there's something about this body is a little slow in some things. Now, if you don't like the thick look, you can do a thinner look. Still got a little more, I guess, a little more booty, but, you know, and smaller up top. Which this features kind of this is kind of a 7 base body, basically, with a little extra booty and a little less boob. Okay, that's what it is. So, it all depends on what you like. It's a subjective thing. There's certainly nothing wrong with it. So that's the low end, and then this is about midway. And you just get a little more in both areas, really, and for the most part you get a little more thigh, you know. Depends on what you like. That's what your girl will end up looking like, and you know, the girls in the game This does affect NPCs, especially if you use a replacer. If you don't use a replacer, I don't see any point to even use a body, but nonetheless, I'll just tell you that. Now look, the weight slider says it's on 100, but it's not. Now it's on 100. Okay, so this is where I had it earlier, and you'll see she's bigger up top and bigger down below. You do get like a little clipping on the underwear, but nothing is see-through, you know, nothing of any importance is see-through. So it's kind of like she's just wearing a bikini, okay? That's really all it is. Okay, so that is the Pyrokiss body. Now I am using a texture that they put out that at the time they said would go with this body, and it does work. Let me walk you over here. If you look at this skin texture here, now I mean if you want to get up really, really close you can. The only thing you're going to see is that there's a little mismatch between the face and the body. Okay, you're going to see a little mismatch there. So that's why I don't use textures that don't really cover everything. But in this case, you know, we're just going with what they had to offer, and that's what we're using. So anyway, most of the times you won't even notice that. The variation is very slight. See, from here you can't tell it. You really have to be pretty up close on your person to see that. And most of us, or at least I don't, most of us don't sit like this and look at our character a lot. So the variation is very slight. Hopefully you can see it. Well, I mean, actually, if you don't notice it, that's fine. I don't notice it out here. I forget about it all the time because I don't really pay that much. I don't pay that close attention to the neckline unless I'm really close up. So, all right. So that is the body. That's the 3 different variations of this body. Let me see. Is there anything else I do need to do, and I will do next? I will do an armor. I will do the armor replacer mod, and I will do the skin texture mod. So if you will bear with me, that's going to be the next couple of things. Right now I want to take you back and show you this mod again.
Captain's log supplement.
Alright, so this has been the Pyrokiss. It's Pyrokiss body. It's under 15 megabytes. It's created by Pyrock14. It is a UUMP really body. It's not really, I mean, I realize they may have used the 7 base OPI as kind of a starting place, but it's really, they've changed it enough, it's really not that body, okay? And that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Subjectively, well, objectively, the body works, and it looks fine, and I don't see any great problems with that. It does have that little slowdown, though, when we're interacting, like getting undressed. But, you know, or doing your first full loot where you just grab everything off them. But other than that, I mean, it does hold your game for a minute, but it does, you know, it does free it right back up, and it's okay. Now, and I'm going to say that there is a possibility that instead of the body, it could be this texture. But I was just thinking it's somehow tied to this, and I was using this in conjunction with this, okay? So I just want to mention that. However, nothing game-breaking, nothing awful, just, you know, it's just a different style of body. Objectively, it, like I said, the mod is good, the mod works, you get what you see, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. It's a very subjective choice whether or not you prefer this or something else. I like things about this. There's things I like about other bodies too. So it's just up to you. You know, choose wisely, I suppose. It's not a very big one. Let's see. I don't think, is there any textures? I don't think they put any textures in this. You need a skin, an XP32. Yeah, I don't see anything about that, so I think it's fine. Alright, so I think it's fine. I don't see anything about. There is, when I'm using the skin texture down here, there's a slight variation between the head and the body. There may be a reason for that, though, that I'm not aware of. It could be that there's a head texture in this. Let me look. Probably there is. And it could be that this does not affect the head. So, but we'll take a look at that. I think this is a body only. I don't think it affects the face. But anyway, these two are working fine together. It's just a little different. The body, though, again, getting back to what our focus should be on. The body here is fine. The body looks the way it's supposed to look. Everything works the way it's supposed to work, except for that pause, which I don't know what that's about. Okay? Alright, so again, under 15 megabytes, presented by PowerLock 14. There is an armor replacer for it, and there are several skin textures. You don't have to use this skin texture, but that's the one that was out at the time when I started first testing this and stuff, okay? Alright, so thank you for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I will catch you later.
I fought mud crabs more fearsome than you.